This is that one.
What up, what up, what up? Another day. It is not a beautiful day. I ain't even gonna hold you. Earlier, I'm not gonna lie. I thought like it was World War III
Huh?
because I saw a huge flash outside out the corner of my eye. I thought I was about to die. I'm not gonna lie to you, but it was just lightning. So, but
LOL.
but how y'all doing? How y'all feeling? How we doing?
It's dark.
It's dark. You talking about in your heart or just like it's dark? Like
Either one.
I mean, he not alone.
Huh?
Huh?
Pretty dark.
Look, no. Today was a great day. You know what I'm saying? Praise
Oh,
God.
All right.
What happened?
Right.
Why
Yeah.
was it a great day?
Let me know.
I woke up. I woke up this morning. That's why it was a great day. I woke up.
So is it a great day if you wake up and then you die?
I mean, at that point, I guess you never know.
Yeah, your day's over.
Well, I mean, like your spirit
You're not. Your day's over.
I mean, it was a great day before.
your spirit will look back at your body and then you could decide like was it a great day or
I mean, it depends on what you was doing right before.
I mean, I guess. I don't know. Whatever.
what if you died and you had your meat in your hand, bro?
Bro,
why are we-
oh fuck no.
Okay.
That's one thing. That's one thing I would hate, bro.
You died from a heart attack.
Bro, because
What?
not only that, but like somebody got to come and get your body. Somebody got to realize you're dead. So someone's gonna see that you were beating your meat, and like, bro, that's a fear.
All right.
That's a fear.
That's a whole ass
That's a
fear.
legit fear.
Oh, wow.
You don't
Just
want nobody to know
imagine,
that's
like,
what you was doing right
That's
before.
how we
Fuck
started
no.
off the podcast. This is how we started off. That's how y'all come in.
And look, I
No,
wasn't the one that
this-
said it, bro. I'm just saying. Imagine your mom's walking in on you with your meat out and your dad. Like, that's a double negative. Like, come on now.
But two
That's all
negatives
I'm saying.
equal a positive though.
You
That
said
is
what?
correct.
I said two negatives equal a positive.
That is correct.
But
Anyway,
you still dead.
Somebody got to adjust you with your meat in your hand.
Right, yo.
Somebody
I mean,
got to
they
adjust
could.
you up.
they could cream
Pause.
I meant to say they could cremate you. That's what.
Right. Yeah. Anyways.
All right, let's go. Let's go.
Okay.
So, topic of today is anime. All right, and so basically, what we're talking about is basically our origins of anime. How has anime affected us, and how has anime made us who we are today?
Mhm.
When was the first time y'all watched it?
The first time I
I
started watching
mean,
anime.
Tsunami.
Yes, sir. Talk to him.
Tsunami.
That's the
Late
channel, not when you first watched it.
Yeah, that's when I first watched it. That's what I had. Anime.
Toonami is when you first watched it. I'm saying,
Yeah,
like,
you.
at what
But
age?
but if I say Toonami, you know what age I'm talking about. Like when I was mad young.
I
Yeah.
didn't really watch.
I
Toonami.
mean-
I was watching Funimation.
Wait.
Yeah, that's what I watched. Because it used to be a channel on TV.
Yeah.
I ain't never listen. It was
Yeah.
Cartoon Network all day, every day for me. That was
Because, I mean,
Funimation wasn't really around too long on like cable TV for real.
Nah, they took that joint off.
Yeah, they took it off real fast. But like when
Rest
it
in
was
peace.
on, that's when I was watching anime a lot.
Yeah, that's when I first got exposed. Like I started probably around like 2008, 2009.
yeah, somewhere around there.
And then I was on Funimation, and then I was just watching. I was watching like Soul Eater, Samurai 7, Samurai Champloo, The Great Man.
all right, hold on. Is Samurai Jack an anime or cartoon?
That's a cartoon, bro. I'm sorry.
It's a cartoon.
It's a
I'll be
cartoon.
honest.
It's a cartoon, bro. Let's not do that.
Really? You think it's a cartoon?
Let's
Yeah.
not do that, bro. It's a cartoon. If it didn't come in Japanese language first and then get translated to English, it's a cartoon, bro.
Okay.
It's
Alright.
a cartoon.
But it came on the late night tip though.
That don't matter. That don't
I was
matter.
gonna say, what does that matter?
It don't matter.
No.
Samurai
Because
Jack
all,
is a
because
cartoon.
all the best animes came on the late night tip. Let's not get it twisted. They
You
came
right.
late night.
I mean, because anime definition is a style of Japanese film. It doesn't necessarily say it has to come from
There you
Japan
go,
itself.
Come on, bro.
I'm just saying it's a style of Japanese film. I'm just throwing that out there because I mean we could say the same thing for Avatar, but I'm gonna fight for that show. That's all I'm saying.
It's not anime.
Yes, it is.
That's a smooth cartoon.
It's anime.
How?
Smooth cartoon.
It's anime,
I don't
bro.
care what you tell me. It's a
I mean,
smooth
All right,
cartoon.
now tell me why.
I'm sorry.
Tell you why?
It's an American cartoon with anime.
Thank you.
It's an American.
It's in the
cartoon
style of a
with-
Japanese anime, right?
Yes, but
Which means it's an anime.
cartoon.
I literally just read the
No,
definition.
No.
You what the fuck? You then look up the definition yourself, Kai. I literally just read it.
I'm sorry.
So now we're fighting definitions now. That's what we're doing. We're fighting the definitions.
Yeah, I understand that
You're fighting Google right now.
I understand that you're very passionate.
Look,
Why you
I got
passionate
Google
about
on my
that
side.
I don't know why you passionate about that trash. That joint trash.
Whoa.
He
I was
talking
just
crazy.
On your side. I was
All right.
just on your side.
Now look,
When I type in ass in Google, that's what pops up.
What?
No, I was just on your
Wow.
side. You left me
Mad
in the loop. I was
respect to
arguing
the end
with
of
you,
that.
yo.
God,
I was
I
arguing with
respected
you, but now you
nothing.
let me argue against you.
What anime is it competing with?
It's his own.
It's not even an anime. It's a
What-
cartoon.
But it's a cartoon.
do you know when they added that to Netflix, how many people binge that shit? And how popular that was?
Because it's hyped, okay? People watch the Apple.
Because it's hype, but who else said it's ass besides you?
Y'all are uncultured swine. That's what it is. Y'all
Man,
just
bro.
Whoa.
Uncultured swines? Because we like a show and you don't? That would make you the uncultured swine. Because you're not going with the culture.
Trash show. You like a trash show. That's what it is.
And
You wanna
And
follow
what is your
a
show?
bald-headed boy?
What is your
you,
favorite
One
show?
Punch Man? Come on, bruh. My favorite? Naruto.
besides, put that shit besides that.
DBZ.
As much trash you talk about that fucking show, yeah, right.
What do you mean? In comparison to Naruto, it's garbage.
Bro, you
I'm
dirt
sorry.
that shit all the time. How the fuck can that be your
How do
favorite?
I dirt it? I only dirt it because Naruto's just better.
Bro, you
That's
dirted it
a
the
fact.
other day when we were fucking talking. What are you talking about?
Right, because the fight scenes are terrible. I'm sorry.
So how the hell is that gonna be your favorite?
I'm sorry. Well, GT is my favorite. Let me
Say that
GT is my
louder for
favorite.
people in the back.
GT is lit. Okay, and it's canon. Okay, I don't care what anybody got to say. GT canon. You heard me? But I'm sorry, I can't give credit to Avatar. Avatar is booty. I'm
That's
sorry.
okay. That's okay.
You'll
We're gonna-
probably
we're
watch the
gonna-
first episode and never watch past that.
Listen. We'll just agree to disagree.
Y'all
I'll
got
agree
a
to-
little blind girl walking around slinging rocks. You got blind girl.
The blind dope dip.
But she's slinging more than you.
Stop playing on her, yo. Stop playing on her.
Hey, yo.
At least I got shoes on. Shorty can't even afford shoes.
It's not that she
How
can't
you
afford it, it's that she
forget?
don't even need it.
Yo, she don't even need it. That's how she rolls.
She don't
No,
need them
she
shoes.
homeless. She blind and shoeless. Come on.
But she'll still
now.
fuck you up.
She uses the ground to see. She literally
uses-
uses her environment to see.
I don't care what she uses. She a mop.
She barely blocked. She literally used to fight in tournaments and win.
Look. all right, at the end
Anyways,
of the
that has
day,
nothing to do with the topic.
nothing to do.
Listen, yo.
Look. So, anybody want to start with like
Man, I'm about
So-
to get
so-
me
so
heated up
first-
and start kicking on.
first name what anime had the biggest impact on you and why?
Oh my gosh.
That's tough.
It's a hard question.
That is a
I
really
mean,
hard question
they
because a
all
lot of them,
mean something to me.
right? They
Yeah.
have
There's two
different
of them that
impacts.
comes to mind for me.
All right,
All
go
right,
ahead.
talk to him.
So, I guess my number one, okay. My number one would be Detective Conan. Because,
Sorry,
first off,
I didn't mean to.
I understand. No, listen. I know a lot of people want to say that the show is trash. I don't.
I don't
But
even know what you're talking about,
I
but
didn't
go
even say
ahead.
nothing.
case
I just
closed.
coughed, yo.
I just coughed.
But Detective Conan was my first anime that I've ever seen, and then oh wait, maybe there's three. I started thinking of another anime. But Detective Conan first because that was like the first anime that I've like ever seen, and then that's what got me into anime. And I just
Okay.
really, I just like I like the fact that it's like a
Like
whole
what did it do?
detective show.
Like what did it like teach you? Was there like something that it had like an impact on you? Was it like the animation? Was it like the plot story?
For me, I guess yeah, the animation definitely. It definitely was the animation, and it definitely got me into the culture. It made me interested because Case Closed. What I like about Case Closed is that they'll integrate a lot of real life culture into the show, which I mean, a lot all animes really do that. But like Case Closed, like it took like real life events
Mm-hmm.
that happened in Japan, and like they like actually like told the story. They'll tell like old ancient stories, all stuff like that. And I thought that was like really cool because like they could do that while also still telling their own story and while also doing like that little like crime mystery. So that
Okay.
was really cool. Um, for number two, they would have to be Nana, and
The fuck is that?
um, Nana is an anime. It's about two girls who share the same name, and they meet each other on a train. Then they part ways, and then they meet up again when they both look for an apartment, and they want the same apartment. And the guy's like, "Well, if you split the rent, you both can live here." So that's what they ended up doing. And the whole story is like how uh they come from like two different backgrounds. Like one is a country girl, and the other one's a city girl who wants to be a rock star.
Hmm.
And you just like see the different backgrounds and stuff like that. But that one really impacted me because at the time, like I was still listening to like a lot of rock music, and I have to say that was definitely like the first anime that got me into like Japanese music
Wait, hold up.
because
You said
I love. Hmm.
I said you said still was listening to a lot of rock music. Don't you still
Yeah,
listen
but
to
like
rock
at that
music?
time, I was getting in. I was like at that time, I was like still like getting into like I was still discovering more rock music because I had just really started listening to rock music and everything. And so, watching Nana got me into listening to J Rock and got me into like just Japanese music in general. And then it also kind of built on like kind of like the punk aesthetic that I kind of built for a little bit for myself, and like just kind of like different aesthetics. Like that's where besides rock music, that's also where I started getting my liking for piercings because a lot of the characters in that show had piercings and tattoos.
Dang.
Um, yeah, and like just like like the aesthetic that they always had, like the clothes that they were wearing and stuff like that. That's what got me into
Right.
like different aesthetics and stuff like that. So
Dang.
those two, and then I was saying number three. Number three would probably be Bebop because
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't the main character gay?
no,
And nine Cowboy Bebop.
Nine Cowboy Bebop.
You tried it though. You tried it though.
I swear, one of
But
the animes you watched, the main character was gay. I swear he
I've never
was.
watched an anime that had a gay main lead. Not that
Maybe,
I know of, at least.
maybe I'm
I've
thinking
never
of
seen an
somebody
anime that
else.
had a gay lead.
Maybe I'm thinking
Um,
of somebody else.
Think about it. I mean,
um,
yeah, continue. Yeah.
with
Boku no
Bebop,
Pico.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
stop,
That's my favorite.
Yes. Man.
stop, yo,
For
stop, yo,
real?
stop.
Yeah.
The animations are wonderful.
In that story, I could watch it over every day.
Wow, wow. But with Bebop, that definitely I love the animation style for Bebop. Um, cause like for me, just because like as a writer and the type of stuff that I want to make, I would love to also make a show or like an anime in general, um, with that animation style. Really, if you really ask me what my favorite animation style, and I have to look and see what it is because I don't know who did it. I really don't. But the guy who animated the scenes for Kill Bill, the like the animated scenes in Kill Bill, when
Yeah.
like yeah,
Yeah.
I would love to make an anime with
Hmm.
those with those animations.
Okay.
I
Alright.
love that anime, and like it's very similar, not very similar, but like Cowboy Bebop and Kill Bill's animation are similar, and like I just feel like, I guess me personally, I'm drawn to that type of animation because it's mature, and I feel like I can like kind of do what I want to do with
Right.
it. You know, like the type of stuff that I want to write, I would be able to use that animation. Whereas like stuff like My Hero, that's not really like the animation that I would want to use to make
Mm.
my type of show. You know.
Dang, you don't want that My Hero animation, bro? That gonna go crazy. What you
I
talking about?
mean, it go crazy, yeah, sure. But like for me, I like that mature. I like that gritty.
Oh, you like it
Uh,
mature?
shut up. I like that mature and gritty animation style that like Bebop had.
Gosh.
And like you don't really see a lot of animes like with guns as well. Like a lot of like for me at least, a lot of modern anime with guns in it. So like an anime like that where like they had good shootout scenes and everything. Like I need that in my life. I need to make stuff like that.
But have you not seen Sword Art Online, Gun Gale Online?
Okay. When it comes to Gun Gale, I
They
do
were
like Gun Gale.
strapped.
They were strapped. They were strapped in Gun Gale. Gun Gale, okay. Gun Gale was like out of all of them, I like Gun Gale only because um it's the type that's basically like a game that I would play nonstop. I would love Gun Gale if
I
it was
mean,
real.
they did make a game, so.
Like,
And I got it too, so you can play it if you want.
stop. But no, I need like the real deal. Like, I'm trying to be like they were.
What you mean? Like that is the real deal. Like, what do
No,
you?
I'm trying to put the headset on. I'm trying to be in the
You trying to
game.
die?
Yeah, because you're getting murked. I'm letting you know. You're getting your dome capped off. Like,
Okay, well, listen. I like if Gun Gale and Sword Art was like the same thing, like if the elements of Gun Gale were in Sword Art instead of it being like swords and everything, I would play
Mhm.
that. You know,
that's literally what Gun Gale Online was. It was
it
Sword
had
Art
they
with
was focused,
guns.
but they focused in the story. They focused more on the tournament.
Well,
It was
yeah, 'cause
more. It
that
was
was that
more of
was
a.
that
It
was
was
the
more of a
plot. But
battle
like,
royale.
you could. There was more than the battle royale. That was just a feature, but like it was
I mean,
basically like
they
COD.
didn't
It
really
was
show
basically like
too much
COD.
besides the battle royale though.
I mean, how you think they got leveled up?
Mm.
I mean, like sure, like when you was walking around and you could do like when they did the little when he did that saloon thing when he had to like shoot the things or whatever to get the coins just to buy a whole lightsaber. But we're not gonna talk about that.
Oh, matter of fact, you didn't see it. They had a me and Darren watched. They had a spinoff of a little girl, not a little girl. She was a
I
girl.
didn't watch that spin. I saw the first episode. I didn't
Yeah,
watch.
yeah. If
I
you
didn't
watch,
watch the rest
if
of
you
it.
watch that, you'll understand.
Alright,
You'll understand.
Who's next?
Who's next? I'll go. So for me, I think probably like I started watching like a bunch of different animes like when I was younger, like 8 or 9. I watched like Naruto, Dragon Ball Z, all that good stuff, Blue Dragon,
Mm.
and I'll watch a bunch of different things too. Like I will watch Yu-Gi-Oh, Beyblade, Bakugan. I watched all that. But I didn't really get serious about anime probably until like high school. And the first anime I guess I seriously watched was like Death Note. That's what I really
Mm.
watched.
Mm.
And I mean, Death Note really didn't impact me, but it gave me that push and it got me started. And like when I look for anime, I look for two things, right? I look for one, a main character who what I'm saying, he's just a typical guy. Like, what I'm saying, like he's a typical guy, he has no game with girls. He's just a bum. Not a bum, but like, he's a typical guy. No game with girls, he's a nerd, he has friends, but they're not like the cool kids. Like,
So you're looking for yourself.
What you trying to say?
Yo.
Oh no, I'm sorry. Continue.
Yo.
So I'm looking for that
Don't you watch
dude.
Durarara?
Water.
I'm being dead serious. Durarara, you would probably be interested in a show like that.
I like
I've seen. There's probably a reason why I haven't watched it. Let me see it. But
I mean, I'll tell you. I mean, I've seen both seasons of Durarara, and
yeah,
I love
yeah,
Durarara.
yeah. I know
Is
why I
that
don't
man?
watch this.
Never mind.
But so I look for a character like that, and animes that have that are like My Hero, Your Lie in April, some good romance animes. That's my type. Or I love an anime, and it doesn't have to necessarily be the main character, but sometimes it is, where the character is just like the odds are just completely stacked against them, and where it looks like he's really about to fail, and there's nothing else that he can do, and then somehow, some way, he manages to come through. Like, that's why I love Rock Lee so much, because nobody expected Rock Lee to be who he was,
Right.
and then he's a dog. That's my boy. And Midoriya and My Hero,
Same thing.
he is the same thing, and it's like my favorite scene is like when he's fighting. I think his name's Muscle Man, because he's trying to protect the little boy, and he's like he's really about to get beat, like he's done, and then all of a sudden, the little the little boy squirts on him.
Whoa, what?
And then he just gets an instant power boost, and then he actually has something to fight for, and then he just goes berserk.
Bro, what the fuck are you talking about right now?
All you heard was, and you like,
all right, nah. We gotta move on. I don't know what the fuck y'all talking about no more, but this ain't anime no more, man. That ain't anime no more, bro. We got.
But it's just like, because I don't know. It's really just like all anime in general has made watching anime has allowed me to connect with like different people that I typically wouldn't really talk to.
right.
Like, gaming does that too, but like I feel like more people watch anime than they do game. Like, I'm talking serious, like like there are more serious anime watchers than there are like serious gamers that I'll come across. And like, like in school, like for me, they didn't have like a gaming club, but like, they had an anime club. The stick with anime clubs is like, oh, they're all weird kids, but I mean, like, they're cool people. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, that's what I do. That's what I'm interested in. So, I've chilled with like many different people, and I feel like anime's gotten a bad rep. Like, people used to bash it.
I mean, they still do.
Right, but like everybody watches it. So how is that possible? Like, it doesn't make any sense.
I
Like,
mean,
there's
there's still people that don't watch it but bash it. I see it on the internet all the time, and there's a
But,
lot
like,
of people that gatekeep too.
I don't understand why it's like that, because like I used to never want to admit the fact that I watched anime. I never did. And like, now it's just like, you know what? It is what it is. You could think whatever you want, but that's what I watch. Anime's lit. Like, if I was talking, listen, I ain't gonna say when you're talking to a girl, don't tell her you watch anime off rip. Don't do that.
But you gotta wait.
Yeah, just wait. don't just be like, I watch anime, because chances are you're not getting that
away.
Right. They're gonna leave, but
I'll tell them up front.
You'll tell them up front. You let them know
what it is.
You let them know. Well, you see,
They can
the
see
thing
it.
about you is that you're Mr. Ladies
I'm about
Man.
to say,
So
Nick, you got it different than us, bro. You can't.
It ain't that easy. Okay.
Yeah.
But anime has just made me just be who it, because it's like the perfect world, to be honest. Like where everything is just because I can relate to some of the characters, like because some of the characters nothing will go right, but then they'll have characters around them where everything will go right. So it's just like that's how I feel. That's just how I feel.
Yeah, I agree.
What's so funny?
Nothing.
All right, cool.
I wasn't laughing, bro. Come on.
But yeah, I agree. I agree with you, Dom. I feel like anime for me, I think the biggest thing that attracted me to it was like relatability. Like relatability to the characters and rarely sometimes the plot, which I don't think that really ever happened, but like sometimes you can relate to some things that happen within the story. And I think as a kid that was really important. Because like kids like I don't know, like all right, I'm gonna just keep it 100. Your boy, like, listen, like I had one of my family members die, my grandmother, and that was like really hard on me. You know what I'm saying, like your boy was sad, and then I found anime, and it was just kind of like an escape. I'm saying, like, it was just like it was something where I could watch it, and then it would make me happy. It would never make me sad, and I feel like I would escape from reality for a little bit, and then everything would be fine. But like,
Until you
what
have
is
to wait for the next week.
until I had to wait for the next episode, right? Until I had to wait for the next episode next week. But it was like I don't know. It was definitely it's definitely made me uh who I am today. Cause like I don't know, if you think about it, like I'm gonna give you an example, bro. Like Naruto, like they're like simple stuff of like showing kids like how like not to give up and to pursue their dreams, and then you can see like as you're a kid, you'll see him starting to pursue that dream, and then when you grow up and then see him actually accomplish that goal that he set for himself,
I mean,
like
it also helps that he got a tail piece slammed inside of his
well,
guts, but
And that he's
yeah.
the main character because it's always.
that will help a lot.
But I understand your point. I
Yeah.
understand your point, though. I understand your point.
Yeah, right. Like seeing characters like accomplish their goals. Like you said, Dom, when there's like all these odds stacked against them, like that does a lot for like children. Especially because like sometimes we're in situations and we kids don't know how to like persevere and go through stuff. We're in situations where it's just like you just want to give up. But like you see, Naruto, Sasuke, Goku, Vegeta, they not giving up except for Vegeta. He gave up a couple times, but like,
Hey, yo, don't
I
slide that up in there. Don't talk about my fucking bro.
Naruto could have got his muffin cap peeled back multiple times. I'm not even gonna lie to you. That boy
But we're
got
not gonna
dirty.
slide over the fact he just tried to fucking like disrespect Vegeta. That's not okay. I'm not okay with that.
I mean, Vegeta got dirted by Goku though.
Okay, but he's the main character. That's fine. There's nothing you can do about that. Goku was the ultimate main character.
No,
what are you
Goku's
gonna do?
not the main character. They're all the Z fighters are the main characters.
But Goku was the main dude out of all of them overall. He was the one you will always see on the front cover. He's gonna be in front of everybody. If you catch Goku in the back, it's not his show anymore.
I mean, but what about the Cell Saga?
Okay, but he's still a main character though. Is he not the most powerful right now? He still came out over everybody. That was just a temporary period. That's all it was.
Not when he had that heart cancer.
But that was in a separate universe. Of course, they're not going to kill off actual Goku.
Wait, that was a separate universe. What you mean?
Wasn't that the universe he died in Trunks' universe? But they gave him the medicine in the real universe.
No,
he
he still had the heart disease. He was still slumped. Gohan still had to win regardless.
Like I said, it was temporary. Do you see him doing that now? Where Gohan at now? You tell me, because I don't know.
Well, because his dad, he just let his dad handle it. But if his dad got heart disease again,
You said it all for me, because his dad handled it.
But his dad definitely ain't handled Cell. That's all I'm saying.
But he handled everybody else. Look at the most recent movie. You think Gohan was going to clap Broly?
But he needed Vegeta, though.
Yeah.
Okay, he needed Vegeta, but still. Do you not understand how powerful this dude is? He is the main character overall. Vegeta can't use Ultra Instinct.
So you're saying Vegeta's a mop and Goku's that dude?
You know I'm not saying Vegeta's a mop because you know how I feel about Vegeta. But I'm saying there's a reason why Vegeta can get clapped by Goku, and that's because Goku is a more powerful main character and the more used character overall.
Mm.
But Vegeta
I mean-
got dirted by Beerus.
Bro,
But all right, look. Anyways,
all I'm saying is eventually Vegeta will be able to beat Beerus as soon as Goku can. That's it.
mm.
I feel like Goku could beat Beerus for plot.
um,
If it was life or death,
That's
he could.
that's what I'm saying. Eventually he will be able to beat him. But besides the point, I forgot what we were talking about.
I was just saying that like, that anime does a lot for like when you're growing up.
Oh yeah,
because-
yeah.
Yeah, right. Like it'll show you it'll show you that like characters can persevere through anything. And I feel like now I'm gonna connect some things here. I feel like for like black kids in
Huh?
general, like growing up, you're stacked. Like you got all these odds against you. You feel what I'm saying? So like, especially growing up in statistically broken families,
Wait a
you're
minute,
gonna
where
you're
we
gonna
going?
feel like
Yeah, no
what?
dad.
What? I mean, it's real. It's real.
Where-
What? It's real.
That was a lot, yo.
but where we going?
Bro.
Well, let him finish.
But
Let him
nah.
finish. Let him
Okay,
finish.
okay.
I'm
Let him
gonna
finish. Let him finish. Let him
But
finish.
nah,
Go
but
ahead,
nah.
go ahead.
Think about it though. Think about it though, bro. Like majority of black kids or majority of the black community, like we grow up in a broken family, bro. Like so, it's having like I don't know, like that's trauma. We've all experienced some sort of trauma. So like
True.
having
yeah.
anime is like literally a way to escape your trauma, or it's a way to show you the life lessons that you could have been taught, without the circumstances you were born with or given to you.
Didn't Naruto's parents die?
I mean, yeah, but see now that's a perfect example. I'm glad you said that because Naruto's parents were gone. He ain't have no parents, but he still showed you that with the power of friendship and the power of persevering through goals.
I'm sorry. I love
Um,
Naruto, bro, but that shit just sounded so fucking corny, bro, when you say it out loud, man. Oh my god.
I'm pretty sure Sasuke didn't fuck with Naruto.
Well, yeah, but now he do. You feel what I'm saying? Now he do.
Spoilers.
Yeah. Read the manga. Yeah. So yeah.
Wow. I mean, for a
But,
period of time, that was his best friend.
I think it was very one-sided.
I
You
mean,
want to know more.
even Sasuke acknowledged it when he was saying he had to kill him to obtain the power.
So you kill your best friends now?
That's what he was supposed to do, but he didn't because he didn't want to follow what Itachi told him to do.
Yeah.
He acknowledged that he was his best friend.
He wanted to destroy the leaf.
Not necessarily in Naruto. He wanted to kill his brother. That was his only goal. He didn't care about destroying Leaf.
I mean, all right. I mean, I don't know what this got to do with black kids, but you know. But
But no-
I don't remember where we went with that.
connected.
Nah. The reason why it pertains to like the black kids or like black communities because like we grew up in statistically broken homes and we a lot of us grew up with trauma. You feel what I'm saying? So like having anime as an escape or just something that can show you that like no matter what odds are stacked up against you from birth or no matter what you go through in life, you can still persevere. And having it in a cartoonistic in like a friendly form that you can literally easily watch is beneficial and it'll do stuff to change your life and it'll teach you things that you may not know that it taught you. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah, I mean,
suddenly.
even though I didn't watch Naruto growing up, I didn't watch it till now. I still think Naruto's a good example of that. Even though his parents were dead, I mean, the whole village hated him for something that he couldn't control.
Right.
And, I mean, that's
so
a
you're
perfect
saying
example.
That's very similar to being black. That's what you're saying.
Yes.
Well, yeah, that and him not having any parents, him.
I mean, we're literally hated for something we can't control.
So,
I mean,
hey, bro.
there's multiple ways you can relate to a character in anime, and I mean, as I've grown up, I've found more and more of a way to appreciate that, I didn't pick up on everything as a kid, but I've continued watching it over time because like I started watching Funimation on TV. It wasn't really one specific anime I watched every day because it's just kind of like, you know, they would play one show at one time and then it would just keep switching. Like I remember Mushishi would come on. I remember D Gray Man would come on. Hitalia would come on. El Cazador de la Bruja is another show that
Bro,
would
I
come
ain't
on.
never heard of any of these shows.
I mean, because it just played whatever. I mean, and it never went in order. So I mean, it would just play a bunch of shit, and I remember watching that. And then I think like the first real show like I watched constantly is probably Dragon Ball Z, to be honest, because it came on Nick. Dragon Ball Z Kai, to be specific. So I mean,
I remember that one.
the animation, I really
Wait, hold on. What was the difference between
was the difference between Z and Kai. Kai was shorter; they shortened it. All the stuff that was long,
Kai
they
was
shortened
short,
it down.
and they didn't even finish it.
Oh, I didn't know that, but yeah,
I don't think they finished it all the way.
yeah, they shortened it down and then threw it on Nickelodeon.
Okay.
That was like where I first watched it and everything. And, you know, it's just for me, it just became something that I enjoyed to watch. Like I personally stopped watching TV to watch anime and everything else. Like I don't watch regular shows that often. Like you know, that's how I ended up getting rid of my cable box in my room because I stopped watching regular TV because that's just what I enjoy watching. And as I grow older, even now, I've learned to appreciate more and more over time the messages that are in animes, even just regular animes. Like I watched Nichijou. I just finished this anime the other day.
God bless you.
He said, "God bless you."
Oh, wow. Okay, but it was just a regular slice of life anime. It really wasn't any basis to the story, but at the very end of the story, because one of the main characters had this issue with like she was a robot, and she had like this huge ass key on her back, right? It was like like the little keys that you would turn on a toy and it would start moving and shit like that.
Right.
Like she had like a key on her back. She didn't need it. It was just on her back, and she felt very insecure about it. And it was like that was kind of an overarching issue over the whole entire anime, even though it wasn't touched on 24/7. But she eventually went to school, and she was so nervous about people not accepting her for who she is. But in the end, she had found like this friend group, and they accepted her perfectly fine. And I thought like that was a really good message. I really enjoyed it. It's like no matter who you are or what you have or what your situation is, you'll find people that will accept you. And she found her group. Like that, I really enjoyed that ending. That was a really good one. But I mean, there are multiple shows for me that have affected me over time. I mean, I think, my favorite. I mean, y'all gonna blame me for it. Mushishi. Mushishi.
I'm sorry. What'd you say?
I said Mushishi.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Don't play with my man's like that show. Why Mushishi your favorite show?
Mushishi is my favorite because of it wasn't my favorite at first. To be honest, actually, I watched it back in elementary school, maybe like fifth grade.
That joint look like throw up.
Oh wow, he on.
Come on, yo.
I'll
let you speak.
The main character look like
Look, bro, I'll let you speak.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
His name is Ginkgo, bro. Leave him alone, man.
Oh, that's where
I get it from. Yes, sir. That's where I get that from. I hated it first. Can't cap. When I watched it, real young, I didn't understand it. It everything just went up like past my head, but again, it was something I appreciated as I got older, and then I realized I really enjoyed that show. I mean, there's different life lessons in it and stuff, but it's also just a very calming show for me. I don't know why, but I could sit down and just continuously watch it with like no issues. I've probably watched the whole damn thing like 4 or 5 times, and it's like 26 episodes in there, and I don't know why. I mean, it's just something I connected with like really well. And it's something I enjoy. And I mean, one thing I love about, like, because, like, Dom, like, you like the romantic animes. For me, it doesn't necessarily have to be that. I don't know if I have a specific type for anime, because I kind of just watch whatever. And normally I don't even watch what you guys watch. Like I can name off a shitload of shows right now, and most of y'all probably be like, I never heard of that. Like
Mhm.
like how I said for like earlier, El Cazador de la Bruja. I doubt any of y'all heard of that.
Yeah, that's not
Some
that's
the
a Spanish
witch.
show.
Some
That's
the
a
witch.
Spanish show.
Y'all ever heard of Barakamon?
You said broccoli?
No. Cells at Work, Claymore.
Yeah, Cells at Work was actually not
Cells at
that
Work was
bad.
tough. Yeah, that's on Netflix.
Claymore's a night show, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I've heard of it. Yeah.
But yeah, like I typically don't watch the more popular animes, which is why it takes me forever to like kind of catch up. Like finally watching Naruto, and I mean, I also want to watch My Hero Academia, even though
You
I know
need to
y'all
watch
already
You
watched that.
need to put Naruto on hold and go binge watch that beauty.
Whoa! What you mean? Put it on hold?
Don't say that. Don't say that.
Because My
If you
Hero
put it
is
on hold,
better.
he ain't coming back.
My
Yeah,
Hero is
I don't
better.
think you know what happens with me and animes that I put on hold, Joe. It's going to be a while if I put that on hold.
My Hero is worth it. I promise you.
You're saying that's more important than Naruto, the show that you asked me to watch every night?
Yes. If I was binge watching My Hero, I would ask you to watch that every night instead of Naruto. Hands down. My Hero is just way better. I'm sorry.
No, I can't disagree with that statement. Honestly, I mean,
It's so good.
Naruto's a good show, but like My Hero just moves faster and it moves like fluid.
And it didn't need a whole. It didn't need to take as long as Naruto to be that good.
Nah,
Like there's
Yeah,
no
true,
filler. in
I
My Hero.
guess. No filler? Damn.
No.
whoa, that's gonna change pretty soon.
Why?
As of right now, there's no filler.
Damn. But like some other shows that are my favorites are Spice and Wolf. I don't know if y'all ever heard of that.
Yep, I watched that.
That I think that's a really good show. Although I read that's also another thing that kind of led me into manga. Like I've liked manga for a while, but there are some shows that don't continue. So it kind of leads you into reading the manga just to finish it up. And that's one of the
Not
shows that
like
led
that.
me in there because it stopped like halfway through and there's way more story. But another one of my favorite shows is Pokemon.
Gotta catch them all.
Gotta catch them all.
I really can't
That's the
consider
show.
anime.
Now, Pokemon was a game changer, though. I will, because me personally, I never watched Pokemon. I never did. But
So why would you call it a game changer if you never watched
because
it?
I know the influence that it had over here in the West.
I think it was only a
Cartoon
game changer
Network.
because of the
Bruh.
game. I really
No.
believe that.
Well, I mean,
The show was a game. The show was a game changer because you had one of the best shows out on Western TV during the daytime on Cartoon Network. Like, bro, like, and this was like before like Funimation too, because it's been on Cartoon Network for a minute, and everybody watched it because it aired like it was like I'm using Avatar as a comparison just as airtime. It aired like Avatar. They just aired it. They didn't necessarily like make it no special. They didn't make it no special thing that it was a Japanese show. They just aired it like it was a regular show. And because of that, kids were able to see it. It wasn't like you didn't need nothing special to see Pokemon.
yeah, because for me, I saw the show before I played the game. I didn't play the game heavily till I started talking to y'all, to be honest. Like I wasn't into like I had cards and I had the show, but I never played the game like that.
See, I think the show was bigger than the game.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think the show was bigger than the game. Definitely
wait,
not.
I
But
take
like,
that back. I take that back. The game, I feel like the game.
I think the game is what really.
The game is bigger than the show, but the show had bigger impact to me. If you ask me,
I feel like the show added
have
to
you
its
ever,
impact.
Bella, have you ever watched the whole entire show of Pokemon episode?
I just said I never seen the show. I just know of its impact.
Yeah, nah. Sorry, buddy.
Nah, yeah.
The game for me, I feel like the game is what did it. I really do.
Yeah, the game is what did it. I just feel like the show added to its impact, though.
I mean, it definitely did, but
But like, that's just something I saw as a kid when show would come on, I watch it. I mean, like watch TV like right before school, and then you head off, or you come home and turn on the TV,
That's
and
that's
there's something
it
on
was
TV.
like shows like that though, like Pokemon. It was like Pokemon, Bakugan,
Yeah,
Beyblade.
Yu-
Beyblade was huge.
Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yu-Gi-Oh's huge.
Digimon.
But I really don't know where because I don't remember seeing Digimon on TV. That's what I'm saying.
Really?
I really don't remember, and
I
I
sure
love
did.
Digimon. I watched like the first 3 seasons of it. Like I love Digimon, so I don't know where I don't. It wasn't on Cartoon Network. It definitely was on Cartoon Network. So I don't know
That's gonna
where
require
Digimon
some
was.
research.
Yeah, but I mean, like it was like shows like that, but like because people wouldn't really, at least back in the day, they weren't really considered animes though. They were just
Yeah.
like also like cartoons.
Yeah.
So do we consider are those animes or
I
are those
mean,
cartoons?
that's one of the things. That's just how I got led into it. If it wasn't for those, I probably would have never watched it, to be honest.
Yeah,
I mean, 'cause, like-
obviously the biggest two is Naruto and Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, I was gonna
like,
say Dragon Ball Z is like one of the main things. Pokemon plays a part of that, but Dragon Ball Z is probably the main for me.
which
like,
one
I
do you
never
think is
watched
bigger
too
though,
much.
Dragon Ball Z or Pokemon?
Dragon Ball Z.
You think so?
Do you know how many kids would be trying to imitate powering up in school, bruh? Like, I would go to school and I would see like kids and like I know kids that were just constantly talking about it. Like that's just how it was. Like I always heard shit about Dragon Ball Z. I never heard. I mean, I did hear shit about Pokemon, but like I feel like that was more related to the game itself than the show. Because I mean, they're really the same. I mean, of course but like for me, Dragon Ball Z is what I always heard growing up, and I still have memories of like kids talking about that and playing around in like the little playground that was like right outside of our school. Nick know what I'm talking about, but like that's just what I remember. I don't know about y'all, but I feel like that had a big impact, especially because it came on Nickelodeon.
All right, so which one do you think is bigger, Naruto or Dragon Ball Z?
Dragon Ball Z.
I think Dragon Ball Z is bigger, but I feel like Naruto, as I'm watching it, is probably better.
To that, I'll say that because I do remember that's the reason why I watch Kai because like me, I don't watch Dragon Ball Z and I don't watch Naruto.
But you
And
just watch Kai.
I watch Kai because the kids in school because like when Kai first came out, I wasn't watching it. I wasn't watching it actually because this kid used to bully me in class and he used to watch it, so I didn't watch it.
Whoa.
And
Wait a
so
You're getting bullied? You're getting bullied?
yeah, the boy used to get bullied sometimes.
Why were you getting bullied? Yeah, why were they bullying you?
They just used to pick on me a lot.
That
lot
is
of
not
kids
the
pick on
topic
me.
of this podcast.
I
I'm
know,
sorry.
yeah,
Okay, I'm sorry. But I just want to know why he's getting bullied.
We could
yeah.
we could talk
no.
about that afterward.
Okay.
My
My man's
yeah. So this kid, he used to bully me a lot, and when Kai had came out, he started watching it, so I didn't watch it at all. But then I just wanted to see what it was, so I started watching it. So then, I mean, like I said, that's the reason why I know about Kai.
Okay, so what
but
was the point of the bully?
the point? What?
Because you said he bullied you, then he watched
I was just
Kai.
saying
But
that,
you
like,
didn't
the
watch
reason why I
it.
started
So what
watching
was
Kai was
the?
just because, like, I decided to just start watching it. So
So that
that's why I
had
did
nothing to. The bully had nothing to do.
Why are you asking? Why are you just like disrupting my whole like thought process?
Because you brought up the bully, and I wanted to know what the bully had to do with the
Come on, yo.
situation.
Let's move past. All right. Regardless, Kai played a part in a lot of people's childhoods. Like
Right.
even people that don't normally watch anime typically know about Naruto and or Dragon Ball Z. But like, I personally never watched Toonami, especially because didn't it always come on during like Adult Swim times?
It came on during
Yeah.
Adult Swim.
Right, and for me, when Adult Swim came on, I knew it was time to go to bed. So by then I had to go to sleep. So I never saw anything on and the first thing that always came on was Family Guy. I never, still to this day, have no interest in watching that shit.
That joint hilarious.
I'm sorry, I can't watch that. That's not in my that American Dad. None of that shit is just funny to me, bro. I just don't understand it, bro. It's just I don't.
All
But
right,
like,
what y'all think is the top anime of all time?
Wow. Look, I'm saying this and I'm saying it with confidence.
Shut the
One
fuck
Piece
up.
is the greatest anime of all time, bro. One Piece. It's One Piece, bro. I don't
Okay,
care what
now let me
none of
ask
y'all
you: are you
guys
saying that
say.
because you like it, or are you saying that because it's the biggest of all time?
I'm saying that because it's the greatest of all time. Let's talk facts. Let's talk
You're
facts.
all right. You're gassing it up. Bring it down, buddy.
No. Let's talk facts, right? Let's talk facts.
I don't think I've ever met another human being on this earth
That has put One Piece at that level.
Bro.
who
Y'all just haven't
even
watched.
wanted
y'all
to
just
be a
haven't watched it.
character from One Piece.
Y'all just haven't watched it. And look. Let's talk facts. It had the greatest manga sales of all time before, for years until Demon Slayer came out. But everybody hopped on Demon Slayer train. But that's besides the point, right? That's manga. That don't even apply to anime, right? If we're talking about anime, if we look at the Crunchyroll top charts, how long was One Piece number one?
I don't know.
Hmm?
I don't watch Crunchyroll. What
Longer
don't
than you
get
can
about it?
remember. That's all I need to know, bro. That's all I need to hear, bro.
Does it have anything to do with the fact that it's still going on?
No. It just that doesn't have anything to do.
to do with the fact that because Naruto Shippuden, and Boruto were separate. Does it have anything to do with the fact that Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Kai, Dragon Ball GT, Dragon Ball Super are all
Because
separate?
I'm not gonna lie, if those shows were all connected, that'd be kind of crazy.
Bro, I'm telling you, it's One Piece, bro.
I'm just
y'all haven't watched
saying.
it. Y'all just ain't watch it, bro. I'm just telling y'all. Once y'all
So
watch
you're
it,
going One Piece
y'all
over
know.
Dragon Ball Z and Naruto.
Yes.
I'm sorry,
Yes.
One Piece is mid.
Oh my god.
I can't even name 2 characters from One Piece.
You can't even name one. You can't name one.
All I know is the main
I know
character is
Luffy.
Monkey.
I know Luffy.
He said monkey. Oh my god. He said monkey.
He's a monkey.
He said monkey.
Why does he have big lips? Is there any reason why
He can stretch
I'm
his
just
his
saying.
limbs. He got the straw hat, sounding a little.
I'm just saying. Does he work
listen to
hard
me.
too, or
He must be a real hard worker.
What is wrong with
Are there any fields in that show, by any chance? Ooh.
Bro, leave my man
or
Luffy
lawnmowers?
alone.
They got any
Luffy.
lawnmowers?
Luffy. Fluffy. Cotton. Just connecting it here. I'm just calling out what I hear and see, man. That's it. Besides that, y'all have any favorite anime movies, bro? Because let me tell you, Studio Ghibli movies are
I don't know what that is.
wonderful. Studio Ghibli is a company who makes these really good anime movies, and you should watch it. Like a lot of people, Studio Ghibli, it's a studio that makes the movies.
I don't want to say what movies I think it is.
What?
Oh,
I
like
know what
Spirited
studio
Away
you're
and stuff like
talking about.
that.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking about too. That's what I
Yo,
was thinking too.
Spirited Away go crazy.
Spirited Away and Howl's Moving Castle are actually my 2 top favorite movies of all time. I'll watch them whenever.
Those are some good movies.
Like,
for sure.
Those are lit, and people will get me personally. One of the reasons I have a VPN is to switch my shit, so when I go on Netflix, I can watch those movies because they're not in America.
Because I could have sworn Netflix said that they were supposed to drop it.
Not in America though.
Wow.
Which was kind of BS. Which is it's funny because actually when I go on YouTube, a lot of the advertisements I see for NordVPN, ExpressVPN, blah blah blah, all use that as a talking point of getting a VPN to switch it to watch Studio Ghibli movies, and it's not like I knew they were popular, but sometimes it kind of surprises me like how much I'll see it. Those movies are great.
That's crazy, bro.
Yeah,
Those are some good. I've wanted to see Spirited Away like for the longest time. I haven't seen it since I was a kid. That's such a good movie, bro. That's such a good movie. But the original topic.
like one thing I've appreciated over time is just character growth, though. Like character growth and like just the overall story arc too. Like I don't think I would have necessarily realized just how good like the Naruto backstories and everything were if it weren't for having watched anime over time. Like I really enjoy every character backstory in Naruto, and I think each and every one of them is good because it all shows some sort of hardship that they had to come over, and it really attaches me to the characters a lot more than just watching some show, just regular show.
Yep.
Like
I agree, bro.
I like how anime will have a hardship for a character that they have to overcome, and that's a part of what attaches you to that character. Like that's why I like Neji. That's why I like Gaara. And Rock Lee can't leave Rock Lee out.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, and like when even when you're grown or like an adult and you see that, bro, like it'll still draw you in because like
A lot.
those are lessons that should have learned that you already have learned, and so like when you see that in like a in such a animated format, and you're just like, wow, like imagine like you watching this as a kid,
Right.
like you kind of like indirectly took that in, and you didn't even know that. So,
And it's crazy because it's like a lot of the times what'll make me really feel a show, like with Nichijou, like I'll put myself in that position to kind of understand where the character's coming from. And I feel like I can relate a lot, especially from the stuff that we've learned over time, which is why I said, like, as I've grown up, I've realized more and more. Like, I'll put myself in that position and I'll really relate with the character, which will make me like them a lot more.
yeah,
Like for
I agree.
Nichijou, like how I talked about the whole friend group accepting that girl and like they all got along. Like it made me think about y'all. I can't cap. It made me think about y'all because it's like we all
Why'd they
accept each
accept the
other.
girl? What was wrong with the girl?
It wasn't that there was something wrong with her, it's that she felt insecure about the huge ass key on her back and the fact that she was a robot. She was trying to hide it from everybody when in reality, not only did they already know, but they just didn't care. Like it didn't bother them. It didn't make them think any less of her. Which is why I really enjoyed that. Because it's like, I don't know. I just felt like, it was a relatable topic.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree.
So as we come to a close, final question: if all but one anime existed, what anime would you want to leave?
Nick gonna say One Piece.
Nah, I'm not. I'm not gonna say One Piece. Nah. One Piece. I mean, even though One Piece is
I mean, because that dude got mad episodes.
even though One Piece is a really good anime, I probably leave my favorite, which is Fooly Cooly.
Fully Cooley.
Yep. Fooly Cooly here to stay.
You know, I keep saying that I was gonna watch that. Like I used to
I
have
too.
it, cause you always used to talk about it. I always said I was gonna watch it. I never got around to watching
Only 6 episodes long. You better watch it, bro.
it. And that's why I thought I was gonna watch it because it was only those 6 episodes.
Sure.
To be honest,
Because there's a lot of good animes out there, bro.
there is, but I mean,
To pinpoint my favorite,
I'd probably have to leave Mushishi. I can't. I mean, I can watch it whenever. That's a show I can just throw on and watch it. I don't. It doesn't even matter what episode, because the way the show flows. Either that or like Spirited Away, which
because we got
isn't really a show. But
for me, I got My Hero. I love My Hero. That's in my heart. Naruto go crazy. I love Your
Yeah.
Lie in April, but the one show that I think I told Darren about it. It's called Anohana. It's called The Flower We Saw That Day, bruh. It's a beautiful show. Y'all should watch it.
I don't know
It's
how.
a
I feel like I've heard of that before.
it's such a good show. I watch it every spring because that's when I first watched it, and like I don't know why, but like for me, anime in the spring hit differently. I can't explain it, but for me, it's just anime in the spring hit differently, and so I watch that every spring. That is a good anime. That's the anime that I would leave for sure.
I guess for me, I guess it is between Case Closed or like I guess nah. I guess for me it would be Case Closed because that's just I love just watching that show.
I'm surprised you never
Like,
watched Psychopaths. Where didn't it
oh yeah,
go?
no. I've seen both seasons.
You
I
should
love,
watch
I
Banana Fish. You should watch Banana Fish.
I never heard of that one.
but yeah,
You
I
should check
love
it out.
Psychopaths though, cause
Psychopaths, the first season. All right, that's a whole nother conversation because Psychopaths is a good show too.
but like,
Psycho,
for go ahead.
hmm. Oh, I was just gonna say Psychopaths really like had me like sitting there watching. Like I was
Mm-hmm.
really like, especially it's in the first season. I ain't gonna spoil nothing, but it's like the one scene where she has to make the choice of using which gun to use,
Oh
and
yeah,
that whole scene just that was intense. I love Psychopaths.
and yeah, like I said, after growing up, is shit like that. Like I can appreciate like that whole anime is kind of dark a little bit, and like I think that's another reason I enjoy it. I never would have been able to watch it as a kid. It would have never retained my fucking ADHD ass brain to sit there and watch that whole entire thing. But that is like a story arc that I really appreciated it after I watched it because of the overlying message. It's just kind of like, because I mean, in the end, it didn't go right, but life keeps moving on.
Yeah. Now, when it comes to that, like how you were saying, watching it versus young versus old, um, because I saw Psychopaths when I was in probably freshman of high school. Um, that's definitely an anime, and this is also another topic on the side, but that's definitely an anime that I would go back and rewatch now that
Yeah,
I'm older.
yeah,
Just because, like you said, it was a very dark anime, and like at the time, we're watching it mainly because, like, yeah, like this is like cool and everything, but like when you go back and really watch it and listen and just see what's really happening again, like yeah, which is why I want to get back into watching anime because um I want to watch a lot of the old shows that I used to watch. Like I already did it with like Nano and a little bit with Case Closed.
yeah. I feel you.
Um, but I want to go back and I really want to, and I'm actually doing it with Black Butler too. Um,
Yeah.
but I want to go back and I want to rewatch it because, like, as a kid, well,
There's
not as a
things you
kid, but like
miss.
just younger, you just miss a lot of things. And like watching it older now, like you can come back to it with like a fresh mind and everything. So I feel like that's gonna be a good time. I didn't even think about rewatching it, but now I'm gonna have to rewatch it.
Yeah, I feel you. Yeah, there's so many
But
shows I watch.
so anime's lit. It is. You know what I'm saying? It's meant a lot to us. But that's the end of the podcast. We had me, the boy Mos, Rello, and Lo. And hope y'all have a good day. And we are signing out.